Episode 4 is here. Episode 4, man.
It's that time of the week
Wandavision.
again.
Yup. And it's fire
It's
again.
so
They just
good.
keep up they just keep upping the
It's
ante,
just
man. I
each episode is up the hill. It's just I'm loving this show more and more. Honestly, making me regret ranking it so low when we did all them shows ranking. Cause this
like
show is getting
oh.
good.
Didn't you text me and said you think you love the show now?
Yeah, I told you within like the first 5 minutes. I was like, dude, I think I'm in love with WandaVision now. I was wrong.
It's it is
It's
it's
just
so good.
this is the type of episode that I
Eh,
wanted. Ah.
like yeah, I love this, man. I'm not, like I'm short for words right now because it says, okay, let's just start with our general impressions, basically. You
Yes.
you want to go first?
Yeah, general impression. The first 5 minutes, when realized what was happening in that first scene with Monica coming back, I was like, oh shoot, why does this look so good? It's just the way they was shot. Like, I think this episode must have had a huge budget. Like, this episode must have had a crazy budget, and just that tenseness of everyone coming back frankly, that's what we've
Mhm.
wanted like ever since Endgame. We
Yeah.
didn't want it like made fun of like how it was in Far From Home. We wanted to was like, what happened if just half the population just popped right back into where they were 5 years ago?
And
That
that's
was
exactly what we said in our podcast for I think Endgame or Far From
I know
Home.
we've
We
said
said
it
that we
something.
wanted something like that. Yeah.
Just wanted a whole thing just dedicated to people coming back. And it's honestly a really interesting concept that Monica, like this, I'm pretty sure she's gonna become a protagonist at some point. Just like she was one of the ones dusted, so that's why we get the first-hand experience of her coming back.
I
I
mean
love the beginning of this episode.
she is going to be in Captain Marvel too. So I mean, yeah, it's and like yeah, my general impressions of it, it was beautiful. I mean, like I'm just saying, like it was beautiful the way that the episode just started off with her undusting. Like we like we said, it was made fun of the blip. Like I'll just call it a snap
Yeah, even
because
the
the blip
name, the
is
blip, is just
yeah,
downplaying it because it's
that's a
such a lame
joke.
name.
Exactly. This was a devastating thing. Okay, I get it. You know, you wanted to make a joke and everything, but inside of this, I feel like they handled that perfectly. Because the easiest thing they could have done was to like have the whole hospital be like, la 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 la. You know, it's just a normal
Yeah.
day at the hospital. Oh my god, people are showing up. Oh my god, what are we supposed to
But
do?
just the first
But
line
no,
we hear from the doctor, they're coming back. They're all coming back. We don't have the
yeah,
capacity.
exactly,
Like
exactly. We
honestly,
don't have to.
this is a
They're
chilling
enclosed in a
moment.
space. Exactly,
Everyone's
we're
just popping
enclosed in a
in,
space.
and you can tell by the way people were redusting. They were just dusting back in and kept walking as if no time had changed.
Is that
Like
because that's how they were in that moment, you
yes,
know?
everyone just came back. Everyone's frantically running along. The dude's trying to
People
call his
exactly
wife.
people are knocking into people. I'm
Mhm.
like, yo, this is actually nice. And just like I said, just seeing Monica undust,
Yeah,
like
that was
I
just a nice
wanted to see
scene.
something like
You
that.
hear her flashback memories of Captain Marvel 2. I mean, not Captain Marvel 2, the first Captain Marvel when
Yeah,
she was talking
yeah.
to Carol. It's just it was such a good scene. And it's honestly a sad thing when you realize uh Monica, if 5 years ago she just disappeared right next to her mother who just went through a good surgery. And she was just
Yeah,
gone for 5 years and her mother died in that time. And then she just
yeah.
comes back as if nothing happened.
That is a big tragedy on Monica.
It
And
really
like
is.
just and I'm gonna tell you, dude, the moment that um like when Monica was talking to the little hospital nurse and stuff like that, and then like not the credits, but like the fanfare, the opening started playing, I was like, this is a Marvel movie. This
Yeah,
is
like
not
it's
gonna be
shot
like
like
the
a
first
Marvel
three
movie.
episodes.
What made me
I
realize
was
was
like,
like this is the same quality as a Marvel movie was just the car driving to Sword. I don't know why.
why did that image just come into my head
Just that
before you
scene
said
was
that?
shot so well. Like that was when I was like, Jesus, why does this look so good? Like just something about the aspect ratio, the coloring. Like it literally reminded me
It
if I was just
it was
watching
such a
Endgame.
exactly, it was such a like a morbid opening, like Monica's just looking around and then she looks back at the nurse and then boom, black.
Like it felt like those higher cinematography MCU movies like Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. Like
And
just
I think
those.
if
Oh, it
that's
was
the way
good.
that all the other shows are gonna
And that's
be,
what I thought. I was
and
like, if Falcon
if
and the
they
Winter
have
Soldier is like that, oh my God.
if they incorporate their movie template with also like a new type of style, like the sitcom style with WandaVision, I feel like that can work. And I thought that worked. I
Yeah.
feel like that worked
And I
inside of
feel
here.
like this episode is really what we needed. It's like Wanda and Vision are barely even in it. Like they're barely even in it. It's just an episode
Yeah,
of what's going on outside of
it's
Westview.
exposition.
Yeah, it's
It's
like we
exposition.
have an A plot and a B plot. We have the A plot with Vision trying to figure out with Wanda, and then we have the B plot with Sword on the outside. And I really like it. I
Whoa,
thought,
whoa, whoa,
mm,
whoa, well. If you think about it, the episode actually goes on throughout all three episodes of WandaVision.
yeah,
So
that's
up to this point, Vision hasn't really found
yeah.
out anything.
They're watching it like it was kind of a flashback episode because
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah, yeah.
watching
To
it
see
up to
how
the point.
exactly like how other shows are like, they have to go back to see what the other character was doing at that time during those events. So I thought that was actually pretty
And
nice the
this
way they did
episode,
that.
like it actually, like you said last time, it brought out a new feeling I've never got from a Marvel. I got jump scared. Like that zombie vision,
Yeah,
I was like, Jesus, that's creepy. Like when I
yeah, the
saw that they
corpse.
had the music sting, I was like, okay, like if that actually got to jump scared, and that made me think, is this what we're gonna see in Doctor Strange too?
And like that's the thing,
Like
dude.
Marvel, I didn't know you
Kevin
had it in
Feige
you.
knows what he's doing. Kevin Feige knows what he's doing.
I didn't
He literally
know
gave
it
us
could
three
scare me.
episodes. Is that he gave us three episodes of sitcoms, and then the fourth episode, what what is this?
Like
Is okay.
this
We
is
just went from a
serious.
lighthearted exactly. We
This is
went
like
from a
X
lighthearted
Files.
sitcom with a laugh track, and then now we're looking at Vision's dead corpse walking around the house.
And then Darcy, I think Darcy was brought back great. I actually liked Darcy as
I
a
love.
character.
I
The way she told that
I'm not
dude to
even gonna
shut
lie.
up.
Yeah, I love Darcy. I'm well, not like in the
I
entire
like her
MCU, but I love
character.
Darcy in this episode.
She's
It was
better
great.
in this one 30-minute episode than she was in all the Thor movies.
Yeah,
Because like she's not taken as a joke. Like she's actually a doctor. She's a doctor in
exactly. Instead of her,
astrophysics.
instead of her going around peacocking it with Thor and Jane in the desert, she out here actually doing stuff, helping people out and everything like that, offering chipses. So,
Yeah, her and
uh,
Wu have like a little buddy cop thing going on.
let's talk about Wu, man.
Bro,
Just
Wu,
the way,
I don't know
holy
the
hell,
actor.
dude.
I don't know
Just,
the
just
actor,
holy
but
Randall Park.
Randall Park, bro, and
Oh my
everything I've
god,
seen him in. I don't know if anyone here remembers Super Ninjas, that old show from way back in the day.
Super Ninjas, bro.
Super
I think I've
Ninjas.
seen some.
Mike
I think I,
Fukunaga, where he was the
bro. I think
dad.
I've seen a little bit of it, bro.
Randall Park, the interview. Randall Park, he's so good. Just from the first second he's on screen, he does the close magic trick. And now, if you're not a hardcore MCU fan, you're just gonna be like, okay, why do
You
you do that?
exactly. But that's the thing, dude. The moment he did that, I never got that hype by
Yeah,
watching WandaVision.
just I've never
Like
been
I may
that
have.
excited just to see character growth. I was like, my man learned. Scott told him what
That's
it
what I
was,
said. I was
and
like,
he learned it.
He learned a trick.
Like
Man said Jim Woo, FBI.
Jimmy Woo.
What the yo?
Like
I was like, yo.
it's such a small thing that they didn't have to do, but it's just like, oh,
It
like in a
is.
normal movie, like they would have just had him pull out the card, but no, they remember their past.
It's
They remember Ant-Man the Wasp. They're like, this character, we remember what he did. The last time we saw him, he was gonna do close-up magic. We saw him in Ant-Man and the Wasp failing to learn it, and then
yep.
now we come back. What, like 3 years later? How many
No,
years
and
is
ain't
it?
no 3 years.
Oh
Ain't no
yeah, because
3. Well,
Ant-Man
I
and the
mean,
Wasp was
for
Infinity
us,
War. That's
yeah,
at least like
2018,
five, 6
5 years,
years.
5 years, man.
And then just come like boom, Jimmy Woo, close up magic. I
Yep,
really like that.
FBI. I was like, dude, I don't like. Why did that get me so hyped? I
I
know
don't
why. Because
know. I
Kevin
just
Feige
love it.
knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
And this
He's a
episode,
genius
it
at this
also
type of stuff.
it answered a lot of questions, but also proposed so many memories. Like it kind of
Yeah.
confirmed our theories that Wanda's the one doing it, and now we know she's got this. Does she have this entire town hostage? Is she
Mhm.
reanimating Vision's dead corpse?
And that's the thing. And the thing about the episode is that they're just like us. Everyone that's
Exactly.
out here with sword, they're asking the same questions that we're asking. Who's doing this to Wanda? Is Wanda doing this? They're writing down the people
Yeah.
names. Is Vision alive?
Who are
Every
each of these
question that
people?
they're asking, exactly, we're asking the exact same thing. Like I
Yeah.
said, Kevin Feige knows what he's doing.
And they really just nailed the characters in the episode, like Monica,
Mhm.
Jimmy, Darcy, just all the
And that's the thing. And they don't even feel like they're like,
just
they don't even
dumping
feel like they're
characters.
different characters. Exactly. Darcy feels the same.
Yeah,
She still
Jimmy
has her little
Woo, he
quippy
feels
type
way
of vibe.
more like he's likable still, and like
Hmm.
he's still got that like kind of corny, jokey to him. And Monica, like a completely new character, she fits right in. She fits
Exactly.
right
I
in.
love Monica.
Me too. I love how we
I
get like the good first 10 minutes, just her, just her
exactly.
going to sword, getting her mission, figuring out what went wrong. And it's crazy just knowing that as Monica's coming back, it's just the Avengers compound's getting blown up. Like the Avengers are down there fighting, fighting Thanos. Tony Stark's still alive, and Monica's coming back. I don't know. I just really felt
Yeah.
this one felt really did feel like a 2 hour Marvel movie condensed into 30 minutes.
Yeah, and like, there's so many easier things that they could have done with that opening sequence. Like I said, just la 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 la, normal day at the hospital. Oh my
Yeah,
God, people are
it
showing
did, but
up.
Far From
Just
Home
like
didn't. And you get why
they could have
too.
made a joke of it. It's
You
like
get
they
why
could have made
Far
a
From
joke of it.
Home. They wanted to be lighthearted because it's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But this was dark. Like this is morbid. This is a cold open.
But that's the thing that we wanted, you know?
Yes,
That's the thing that we wanted. We want to see that
it
dread.
felt
This
like
is
something
something
post Endgame. It really
exactly.
did. Like it feels like it's the quality of Endgame, but it's actually feels like it's moving forward. Because in Far From Home,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like it didn't feel post Endgame because like there was barely anything about Endgame. No one's like crazy
Yeah.
about getting dusted or anything. The only thing is missing Tony Stark. But this one,
The
like,
only exactly the only person that actually has PTSD from dying for 5 years and then waking up and then nothing, he hasn't seen any significant change is Peter.
and this
But
one,
in this,
we see someone coming
everyone.
back. We see her like
Yeah.
gearing her memories before she actually forms back, and it just
Yeah.
feels like something set post Endgame. Like even just, I
And the
think it's
thing
just the coloring too. Like just in the outside,
and
it's like
like the
everything kind of grayish and blue. I'm gonna let you speak. My bad.
and I no, that's fine. I just thought of this. Peter Parker, he's a superhero. I mean, these are superheroes that just came back to life. So, I get that they want to focus on the hero side, but I want to see more of the citizen side. I want to see more of how the people react to this.
Yeah, like
And that's what this showed. That's what the first
yeah,
five,
they're
ten
not
minutes showed.
Avengers. They're just agents.
Exactly.
Darcy's
Monica
she's
wasn't an
just
Avenger.
doc.
She was just
Darcy, she's
there.
just a doctor. She's literally just a doctor and astrophysics.
Astrophysicist. Yeah.
We have just a normal FBI agent, a sword agent. Like they're just normal people, but I feel like this is what I want from the shows. Just this high
Mm-hmm.
level quality, interesting story in just a good around 30, 40 minutes. And I know you haven't seen the episode 5 teaser, but so I'm not gonna say much about it, but like
Mm-hmm.
the episodes just look like they're getting better and better. Like
It's gonna be the Halloween episodes, isn't it?
hmm I'm pretty sure it is.
Uh
I'm guaranteed it is. Like just oh my god, I cannot wait. Like there's so many questions I want to know about. Like if Vision leaves the bubble, like is he actually alive? Is he dead? Has Wanda just like stole his corpse and she's just walking around with it? This is what I wanted like
bro,
from the get go.
and what you just said makes it all the more scarier and darker, dude. Just
Wanda,
like
she's
exactly what you
so
just said. Wanda walking around with Vision's dead corpse. Listen,
it
like Vision,
what she said to Monica, one thing which stuck out to me, she said, "You're a stranger and an outsider." Like that sounds
yeah,
like
you're
some cult stuff.
trespassing here.
That sounds
She
like
said
some
you're trespassing here.
bro, like Wanda, like she's evil.
But the moment she kicked Monica out, I was like, oh yeah, Monica's dead. She just went through wood, buildings.
But the thing is,
Yeah, she's
I
dead.
feel like Wanda is a red herring. I really feeling like Wanda
Yeah,
isn't
don't.
the main
Yeah, I'm not
villain.
taking a victory lap yet. I'm not taking a victory lap yet on like Wanda is doing
Like I
this
still think
herself
Wanda is a
because
major part, but I don't think it's solely her. I still think there's some other force going on. And I'm kind
do
of starting
do
to
you
think Doctor
remember?
Strange is going to show up at the end, like you said.
That's what I'm saying. That's a possibility. I'm not even gonna lie. But the thing is, Doctor Strange is not the next story in this whole entire multiverse
Oh,
trilogy.
isn't it
Spider Man is.
yeah, it's Spider-Man
Yeah,
and then
Spider
Falcon and
Man.
the Winter Soldier?
No, Spider Man and then Doctor Strange. Falcon and the Winter Soldier
Uh,
is coming out in March.
dang, I
But
want
yeah,
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah, actually, were we actually supposed to get some movies this year?
we're supposed to Eternal, Shang-Chi, and Black Widow.
And yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, that, and that's like one of the reasons why I kind of dismiss my belief of Doctor Strange coming in there. Now, don't get me wrong, I still think that he will be, but I'm not like high up there
I
as much
think
as I
if I'm
was.
just throwing something at the wall, I think we're gonna get a House of M. Wanda like messes up the multiverse because like they said, there's energy inside of that radiates from the Big Bang. So pretty much the
Hmm.
energy that was used to create our universe is she's making like her own pocket reality. So I think we're
The
gonna get
Stones
some.
too.
Some Wanda messing up stuff, and then Doctor Strange is gonna show up at the end, just to like, let's work or something, and then it's gonna cut away, and that's the season finale.
What about Wong? What about Wong? You can have Wong in there.
Oh yeah, Wong could show
Like,
up.
cause Doctor Strange is gonna be in Spider-Man.
Maybe. Oh yeah. I don't know. You can't even
So
believe at this point everyone's in that Spider-Man movie. Every
yeah,
day
I
you hear
mean,
about a new cast member.
It's not confirmed that Toby and Andrew, but it's confirmed for Doctor
Watch it just
Strange.
be completely random. Like it's not everything that people said is just not true.
Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
like all the confirmed castings are not true. Like literally, Jamie Foxx coming back as that was all like a stunt just to keep.
Just a build up
That would be
hype.
fun.
It's just so
Yeah, that
funny.
would be fun. But yeah, WandaVision episode 4.
Best
I gotta
episode of the
say,
season.
y'all just outdid yourselves again.
But the thing is,
This
each episode gets better. Like I hope it keeps getting better. But the thing is, how can you top each episode over and over for like 8 episodes straight?
like they literally masked the entirety of the show in a sitcom. Like you even said, I'm not really feeling the show. Maybe I will later, but I'm not really feeling it. You even said that from the first 2 episodes.
Yep.
Third episode came around. I'm feeling it a little bit. Fourth episode, I think I love this show.
I love it because
See,
the fourth episode is just what I wanted. I wanted more of the mystery side of people trying to solve it.
mm-hmm,
That's what I want to
mm-hmm.
see in the show.
Ramen noodles. Darcy eating ramen noodles. I wanted to see that for a long time.
Like it's just
Character eating ramen noodles.
just want to see them like trying to X-Files it, and then when you got people on the inside trying to figure out how to escape too.
It was so cool just seeing the pieces come together with Darcy writing in the book from episode 1. I knew that it was Darcy. Did you know it was Darcy from episode 1?
I
Because
suspected it was Darcy, just because I was like,
yeah,
who else would it be?
exactly. So like it was Darcy writing her book, and then you also got Wu
The
saying,
thing is, Darcy.
Wanda, who's doing this to you, Wanda,
Yeah,
stuff like
I
that.
like it. I like Darcy just because she's not used as a joke, like we said.
No.
Like she's actually serious. She's walking around, but she's still got her wit to her. And like you said, we have
Mm-hmm.
Wu. Like we see everything leading up to it with Wu on the radio, and then you have the hazmat guy, so you can see what happens when something enters
Yeah,
Wanda's
Franklin.
bubble. When something enters
Yep.
Wanda's bubble, it kind of morphs to that time frame, and that's why the drone
Yeah.
wasn't working.
That's why, the string that was holding Franklin turned into a jump rope.
Yeah.
That's why, his hazmat suit turned into a beehive suit.
It was
I
the
want to know what
closest
happened
thing.
to Franklin.
People are saying like he just got retrofitted into like some random character into the show,
No,
which we might
he's
see
dead.
later.
Nah,
Or
he's
just
dead.
Wanda killed him.
Yeah, he's dead.
But it's
But
cool.
yeah,
I love episode 4.
yeah, and with Darcy, you got to think about it. Well, not you, but like, yeah, everybody that's listening to this, you got to think about it. Darcy, we haven't seen Darcy in 10 years. Like, this is 10 years after Thor: The Dark World.
I'm
Of course
glad
she's
they
gonna.
remembered her. I'm glad that
Yeah,
they remembered to bring Darcy back.
who else? I mean,
Mhm.
who else would you get for this
And
type of
like
stuff? You're not gonna get
they
Jane. She out there,
they didn't have to
hanging
bring
out with Thor.
Darcy. They didn't have to bring Wu, but they did it
Nope.
because they're familiar faces and it makes this universe feel connected.
It makes it better. You have someone from the Thor franchise, you have someone from the Ant-Man franchise, you have someone from the Captain Marvel franchise, the Avengers franchise,
hmm
and you put them in the same show, it feels connected. You
Yeah,
feel the continuity,
like
like,
even Wu, like
crossing
those
screens and
characters,
stuff.
they're not from great movies. Ant-Man and the
Yeah,
Wasp and in my opinion, the Thor
we already
movies.
said that. Yeah,
But they're
we
just
already said
good.
that.
They're
We didn't
good
like
in
them.
this show because they know what they're doing now, and they didn't know
Mm-hmm.
back then.
Yep. They know these characters through and through. And like another thing, I've read some reviews and they were like, yeah, it's just, it's not as plausible or something like that that like Darcy and Wu are in the same exact place at this exact time. I'm like, do you not understand why they brought these together? Like Jim Woo is like an FBI agent.
Yeah,
He was on the scene when Monica was there. And then they brought in Darcy with a whole bunch of
she's
other
got
scientists
experience with
because they needed her.
Thor. She literally
Exactly.
has firsthand experience with Thor.
So I'm like, what else do you like?
Yeah,
Yeah,
would you rather them
the guy
bring
was
some
like,
random dude?
exactly, like the guy was like, yeah, you lose credibility. Like, then I'm like, how do you lose credibility? What are you talking about? Shut up. Shut up. But yeah, WandaVision episode 4, man. It was
Hey
good.
man, I can't
Yeah.
wait for the next episode. But what's your ranking of this episode?
Ranking. I'm gonna have to go with S. Just the overall just aesthetic of it is something that I really did like. As I enjoyed the first 3 episodes with the sitcom style, it was great to see another return to form of like just the MCU film.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going with an S and not a 10. It's not a 10 out of 10. I don't think
Not,
the
not a
episode's
perfect
perfect.
episode, but I think it's pretty close.
I'll say it's a 9.6 for me.
Me, I'm
It's
pretty much
very
just gonna
good.
go right along with Sterling S. Like it's like you said, after 3 episodes, just kind of sitcom stuff. Like this one felt like it's like, oh yeah, we're back in the MCU. Like it felt like no time has passed at all from like Far From Home, and like it
Hmm.
just feels, it brings me back to
It's
the
one.
MCU.
It's a month after Hulk snapped.
Hmm.
That's where this episode is. It's a
Just the
month after.
quality, cinematography, acting, familiar faces that feel the same as they were in their old movies. That's why this episode's an S. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because this feels like the MCU.
Yeah.
It feels
I
like
don't
the
know.
MCU we haven't had in a while.
I don't know if they're. I don't think that they're gonna return back to the sitcom style
I have
in
a
the next
feeling they might,
episode.
but I feel like what we're
I
gonna do is we're
the
gonna see a little outside and a little inside moving on.
Yeah, we're still gonna get the laugh track, but I don't think it's gonna be like how episode 2 was, where it's just like a full on
I think
sitcom.
now
You know
that
what
the
I mean?
mystery's in full stop, I think we're gonna get more of Vision piecing stuff together, less of the sitcom, more of like the creepiness, the how deep
Yeah.
does it really go?
And you remember when Wu was writing on the board and like they had all the people inside of in the town that they
Yeah,
yeah, found out. The only one that wasn't there was Agnes,
I thought
Catherine Hahn's character.
I thought I saw Agnes.
No, she wasn't there. They didn't.
There
Yeah,
also
she
was
wasn't
there
on
the
that board.
other lady,
What other lady?
who cut her
Dottie.
hand.
Dottie wasn't there either. She
Hmm.
wasn't there. Her husband was there. Dottie wasn't there.
Dottie bled red blood,
Oh
and like I said at the
yeah.
beginning, Agnes, she's a little too prominent.
I would have. I like this thing. I would have thought that she was a villain if they didn't show her having like a terrified look on her face
Yeah,
when
and
when
remember
Herb almost said, "Yeah,
that old trailer
yeah, yeah,"
where we got
where she was
Am I
laughing in
dead?
the car. That's gonna be in episode 5, I
I'm
think.
pretty sure. Like you gotta
Yeah.
watch episode 5 teaser. Like I'm telling you, like in knowing what's coming, just that small little preview makes it so much better. Just like oh, I can't wait
Mm.
to see it.
I'm doing it on Thursday. I'm doing it on Thursday.
Man, episode
So
4 is
all I gotta
so
do is just
good.
wait a day.
Episode 4 is
Episode
so good.
4 was really good,
I
but
honestly can't wait. Like I can't wait.
me neither, dude. Like the secret's out.
Hmm.
Wanda. It's all Wanda. But all right, guys. I guess that was it for like the little spoiler discussion. Please know that everything that we did say in this video was just our very own opinions. And you're free to comment down below. What did you think of WandaVision episode 4? All right, like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And we will see you all next time. And don't forget to check out my channel in the description. Don't forget to check out the ranking that we did for the TV
Also,
shows.
watch my Arrowverse
And yeah,
vids.
oh
One's
yeah,
coming up
watch his
soon, I
Arrowverse
swear.
vids.
One coming up soon, I
Yeah,
swear.
he's making more. But see you guys next time. All right.